prevail. We will weave our essence into their fabric, unseen, unheard, until the moment of grand revelation. They will resist, but in the end, they will thank us. We shall have our enemies feast with us in a world unshackled, reborn in the spirit of Halloween.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Universe Madness live stream. We come to you every week on Thursday. Let me get my thing up here. Yeah, every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm here by myself tonight. Unfortunately, my co-host with the most, LA, is on a little bit of a vacation, so shout out to her. But we have a ton of alpha tonight to talk about and drop, including a alpha unveiling of the deadly duel mechanism. So before we jump into all that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps, our algorithm and gets us in front of more and more people. And if you are listening to the recording, feel free to share this around, especially with what we're about to unveil tonight. Uh, it really is going to be a game changer, pun intended. So, and then last but not least, just before we do get started, the overall markets are really abysmal at the moment, and unfortunately, that's having a direct impact on GG token. Again, being paired with Ethereum and just people not willing to wait until the game and the pack sales are actually ready and available, continue to sell at crazy low levels. So, not financial advice, but it could be a good opportunity to maybe pack some more bags as we really get ready for this. So we're not going anywhere. We've been in the game a long time. All of our protocols, not one of them has been abandoned. We're just getting started. So unfortunately, it does take time to build the game, and some people aren't maybe prepared to hold that long, and that's okay. It's just more opportunity for us. So I was going to address that at the beginning, so I don't have to address it at the end. All right, so we have had a very productive week. Lots of things happening behind the scenes as always, and I am finally able to share the alpha preview of our deadly duel mechanism. So this again is what makes Universe Madness different. This is not AI. This is all actual animated and what will be part of the in-game experience. Again, just some warnings. This is not the final version, obviously. This is simply just to illustrate what the mechanism looks like. Everything in game will be high resolution and beautiful. This is just a very crude mock up. And everything I'm about to say could be subject to change. So just remember that, as we move through this, some of the things may uh, be different as what we talk about tonight. Again, just some other things to go over is we're working on other visual previews of this, like the one that you're seeing now. On the next few AMAs as well. So again, if you're not quite sure how this is all going to work, we're going to explain it more and more as we go. But I think after tonight, it will finally click with people. The mode, it will really work very similar to rock, paper, scissors. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that when I pull up the video. But this, again, is the difference for Universe Madness. Not only are we a trading card game, but we have this deadly duel mechanism where you're able to battle your opponent. And based on the rock, paper, scissors mechanics, not necessarily timing or skill based in that way, this is how you are able to cast a spell on your opponent and ultimately do a finishing move that will also show here at the end. But again, each time the attacker succeeds after they choose, attack or defense, the multiplier goes up and the damage is increased. Again, I'll show you a little bit more of this when I have the video up. But again, the preview is just to show, that the more moves you get right, the higher the multiplier can go. So, and then the team is also working on a dynamic movement system, which we'll talk about at the end, utilizing Unreal Engine's motion matching. So this will really make the character look a lot more fluid. In this preview, they're still pretty set in one spot, but ultimately the character will move around as well inside the scene. So all right, without further ado, let me pull this up and then I'll continue to talk while it's rolling. So all right, here it is, the Deadly Duel Alpha Unveiling. One moment. All right, hopefully y'all can see me. All right, here we go. All right, so there you have it. Again, really, really Polish. This is how the duel will happen. So as this goes through, I'll walk through it here. Again, you have three buttons. That's what I said. The rock paper scissor mechanics come into play. So you have an attack, a strike or spell, and then a feign or a defense. So you can choose based on those three things, and depending on what your opponent chooses, you either win that match or you lose that match, and then you get hit with the spell or you block the spell. So that's again how this mechanic works. And the more you win in a row, or the more that you're able to do damage, the multiplier goes up. So again, this is a simple strike. This is a more powerful strike, and then boom, you have your ultimate that would eventually be the kill shot, along with the execution that happens after that as a cutscene. So this is the overall, and even a little sneak preview of the UI. Again, all that is subject to change around, but this is what makes Universe Madness different. Again, we even some of the old AMAs I see in the comments, like people say you can't, you're not the first fully immersive card game, and I beg to differ because no other card game has this PvP third person element to it. And this is what is going to make us different. So, again, from what you've seen in previous AMAs, you're playing the cards. Once you get your opponent's health to a certain level, then this Deadly Duel system comes into place. The cards fly away, and you end up battling your opponent. So again, you are a wizard or witch that is casting the cards and spells, and then you move into the final phase where you're actually battling your opponent, full on. So, and this is all done in a 3D environment. So again, typically card games, even though they may be 3D and fully immersive, they're usually played on a tabletop or some sort of flat surface, even though it's three dimensional. With our game, as you can see, you're in the middle of a town square, so it is a fully 3D world. Again, you can see on the outside all the actual models and polygon renderings. Um, this is not AI. This is all built from scratch. We definitely use AI help, and we've been very upfront about that. But this is the actual, beginnings of the in-game footage of the game. So there you have it. I couldn't be more bullish on this, and this is the early alpha. We're just getting started. So I hope that this really helps people understand what it is we're building. And it's only going to get better from here. There you go. All right. I hope I was sharing that whole time. Let me know in the comments if I was. So, and yeah, if anybody has questions about it, feel free to type as well. Um, and really, that is the big development this week. Not a lot of other things to comment on. We are working on our first pack sale. Hopefully by next week, we'll be able to start unveiling some of those, some of the artwork and the different cards. The goal is to have almost 100 different cards in the first pack sale. So a lot of cool lore behind all of that as well. And again, little by little, we keep unveiling what we're doing. And then we're still on track to have the playable alpha later this year as well. So, and I know a lot of you were asking for a roadmap and updated timeline. We had a great developer meeting over the weekend, and they are working on that. So the dev team will be putting together, the studio will be putting together an entire roadmap that shows where we are, what we have coming, and where we'll finish. So again, unfortunately, the chart doesn't really show all the progress we're making, but as long as you're here on the AMAs, you can see that we are delivering on all fronts, and I'm really excited for what the future holds. So, all right, again, tonight was really short. LA again is on vacation, so trying to make it short and sweet. I am here for any questions. If any of you have questions, let me look. We are on X and on YouTube, so feel free to type in the chat. Let me look 1 second. Shout out to Mo. Thanks for being here. And Stinky, yes, thank you, Stinky. Again, one of our longtime moderators and ambassadors. We had some great momentum with our ambassadors. Shout out to all of you that have been helping to spread the word. And we did we had a giveaway too on Twitter for some more growth on that front. We are working on another incentive for buying and staking GG as well. Hopefully that will be live next week, so keep an eye out for that. Again, we have so much in the pipeline. It's it's only a matter of time before people realize what we're doing, and when the market finally recovers and GameFi is exciting again, I think we're really poised for some major success. And we are also in talks with a few foundations. So hopefully I have an update on that, on where we will actually finally build the game and have a home for Universe Madness in terms of what chain we will be on. So, all right, I don't see any other questions. So that will be it. Again, short and sweet on purpose, so you can share this video around the unveiling of the Deadly Duel mechanism, and we'll have a really strong finish to the end of the month with getting ready for our first pack sale for being able to play the game, and our marketplace as well. So if you were part of the pre-sale, you have some legendaries, you'll finally be able to have those in your wallet. We'll have a fully fledged marketplace, and as well as hopefully the carnival shop for all those tickets that you've been earning for staking. You'll be able to finally buy some cool stuff with all those. So, all right, that'll do it, everybody. Again, we come to you every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Usually about half an hour, a little short tonight, but always here to answer questions and give everybody a quick first look into what we're doing in real time. And yeah, we hope you all have a great weekend. Good night, good day. We will see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
We're witnessing the future of GameFi right before our eyes.
I think this might be the biggest thing in 24, coming into 25.
We want to push the boundaries of what trading card games can be and build something where the player really feels like they're stepping inside the huge fantasy world.
There's so much more magic ahead.